Bonnois, good evening, passengers. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan. Welcome back to the underrated UnderRail. We are here in the junkyard. I hesitated for a second, so my brain said, "What do I call the viewers for this series?" I have one of my cats sitting, looking up at me, like he's about to be mischievous and try to jump on my lap or something, which never goes well. So I'm keeping an eye on him. If you're new to the channel, Yokoso Hajime Mashite, welcome, nice to meet you. And if you're a regular to this series, like the sponsor of this series, Berlin the Cat. What do I mean by that? Berlin the Cat purchased this game and the DLC for me to play, which is why the character is named Berlin, and this series is dedicated to them. If you are a regular like them, like Carousel Animation, my one and only patron on Patreon, you can support me for as low as $1. Okay, Rain Asai, welcome back. Welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. So in the previous episode, we came to this area. This area is a little confusing. There's a bunch of doors, and they're all just locked. But then there's one that, like, I think it needs like 90 hacking or something like that. 85 hacking. So yeah, we're not doing anything in here. Now we did find the bar also. And I guess I don't really need to be sneaking right now. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea because I'm sneaking. So I am concerned about the bar and the people at the bar. Why am I concerned about that? Well, I went back and I read Berlin's comments that they had given me quite a while ago. I guess they expected me to get here much faster than I was, which is why I've made multiple episodes recently, and I might continue to do so. It involves the bar. So I said we were going to start off this episode by talking to the patrons at the bar, but now I'm thinking maybe no. Maybe we'll keep exploring and trying to find where we're supposed to be dropping off the papers to, because I don't know where that is. I may need to go back and pay that dude that I didn't want to pay the money to the money. Okay. Alright. Scrapper Gangster. This also looks like a bar. Scrapper Gangsters are not hostile. At least not yet. I have to be careful where I go. Junkyard Commoner, as I've already just strolled my ass into a place and made everybody immediately hostile, so it's like I'm forgetting like one of the main things for this game, to hit the whatever this button is. That makes it so that way I know what things I can touch and interact with. Alright, so we got some goodies out of that barrel. There doesn't really appear to be much else we can do, so we can try to go straight up through here. I'm nervous about that. I'm nervous. I don't want to piss anybody off. Oh, we're fishing. We're going fishing again. We're going fishing again. Used to be a fishing show. I don't really understand fishing shows, why they exist. There's a Foot Locker, but no, I can't check that out. Fishing rod, fishing rod. Can I? Oh no, it says do not touch the fishing rods. That will piss them off. Pish. Piss. Pish. Fish. No, 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 no. That was almost very dumb. I still have a cough. Because what else? No. What else is new? This episode is not sponsored. I don't see the dog. I hear the dog, but I don't see the dog. Not sponsored by Pepsi Zero. Alright, so I guess the only way we have to go is up through here. I'm not seeing a sign or anything obvious like last time that's saying no, don't come up here. So hopefully everybody doesn't immediately turn hostile. I can't go in there. I can check this barrel. Just grabbing more goodies. Dog. Next, this looks like this would be a really bad place for people to turn hostile on me. There's not a lot going on here. I am looking for a deliver trading documents to the United States ambassador in the junkyard. I don't know where that is. So that's what I'm looking for. Sorry about that. Been taking Mucinex for like 3 weeks straight, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't take it today because after a while I feel like enough is enough. Like I shouldn't have to keep taking it, but ooh, a dumpster. Are these dogs gonna get mad at me if I check their dumpster? Because there's all kinds of goodies in there. Okay, can't go through there. Although I probably could stealth-like go in there. Theoretically. I don't know that it's worth it for the mine shrooms though, because I don't do anything with them. And like even those, I have a bunch of those back at base, and like nobody really wants them. So there's this building. This building is more of a building than the other buildings we've passed, but this still doesn't look like a GMS compound. Eddie. Okay. Do we talk to Eddie? Oh, I guess we're gonna have to because we can't go through this door. So if this is the way I'm supposed to be going, yeah, I think I have to. Oh wait. Oh wait. How did I miss this? Yeah, I think that when I. Alright, who's this? Gort. Are you a shop, Gort? Welcome to Depot B, stranger. Looking for some explosives, ammo, or just some random junk? I got you covered. Would you happen, by any chance, to have an Armadillo class drill rotor circuit board? Well, you can look around, but I'm pretty sure I don't have none of that stuff. What do you do with all the junk? Well, sell it, of course. That was just dumb. I sell it to jacks like yourself, but most of it gets shipped to the Foundry Core City. Some goes to the Protectorate, and so on. That's how we make our living. What's the old junkyard? Depot A. It's right through the gate over there in the back. Points his thumb over his shoulder. We keep it under lock because there are some nasty creatures roaming around there. Wouldn't want to meet none of them, Jack. Can I go in and look for the part that I need? Doubt it, Jack. You could go ask Eddie if he'd let you in, but don't get your hopes up. Who's Eddie? Eddie's the big boss around here. He leads the gang and run this place. Okay, show me your junk. Again, the problem is they only take this coin, and I didn't swap out the other coins with the guy who swaps out the other coins. So if this guy has anything, a plasma pistol, interesting. If he has anything like that, I absolutely positively. Alright, but wait. Does he have money? He has 250. Hold on. No, he doesn't want anything from me. None of these dudes. Like, he's an ammo dude, but he won't even take my bullets? Oh, I thought I had more bullets than that. Oh, that's in crafting. But anyway, he doesn't want anything I have. So never mind. Started to get excited for a second. Nope. Nope. Okay. So nothing. Just information. Which information is is useful. Alright, so can you please, what's happening here? Is the dog in my way? Why am I not going through the door? What is happening? Because there's totally another... Okay, I don't know what to do here. Eddie, can you move your dogs? Or, Gort, can you move your dogs? Okay, apparently if I bark... Okay, but that didn't help me. Because the dog I need to move is behind the... Okay, this is... a mildly annoying mechanic. Okay, so the dogs can block your path. I guess that's useful to know. Yeah, I don't think Eddie's gonna give me permission to go in here, but let's see what he says anyway. You see, short, jittery man with messy hair and stained goggles, both of which he occasionally adjusts, only to find a second later that he's not happy with the new arrangement. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? He says, and puts down his copper mug. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm gonna just say it. I need to get into the old junkyard. No dice. It's scrappers only zone, Jack. What are you looking for there anyway? Some drill parts? We don't usually allow outsiders in there, but I guess I might be able to let you slip by. That is, if you're willing to do me a favor first. Uh-oh. What kind of favor? I need to retrieve something from an associate of mine. Alright, this sounds simple enough. I'm listening. Let's discuss this somewhere more private. Oh. Okay. Okay, here's what you gotta do. Go to the slums, past to the camping area, into a back alley to the north. There's a gambling house back there. Look for a guy named Elwood and get his key card off him. I have no idea how you do it, though. Avoid fighting him if you can, and if you absolutely must kill him for it, make sure no one sees you. If other scrappers see you attacking him, the whole deal is off and I'll have nothing to do with you, understand? I mean, just because I accept it doesn't mean I have to do it, right? So I just say, alright, I'll do it. That's the spirit. Let me know when you got the key card. Okay. Great. So none of this is what I'm trying to do, but at least I have a way to get in there if and when I want to get in there. Am I coming? No, I stopped again. Is there... My God, with the dogs being in the way. Alright. So we're still getting the lay of the land in this area, in the junkyard. Junkyard dog. Thump. Alright. Yeah, I'm increasingly thinking... I don't know, have I been over here yet? I don't think I've been over here yet. I'm going to have to pay that dude. It was only like 5... My brain wanted to say caps, not caps. 5, of the... They call them two different things. They call them Cherons or... Stoigian? Yes, I know. I got a new... Ooh, look, a whole new section and everything. How fancy. No, I'm trying to close everything. No, I saw it. Yeah, I see it. Go away now. Thank you. Not guns. Steigen? Okay, so if reading is fundamental, I have a very bad habit of like not doing that, and I'm sorry. To Judge B. Jason, thank you as well for your. I did that right off my head. I don't even have my cheat sheet in front of me or anything. For your info in the past. The most of that? Oh, most common currency. I don't know where my eye jumped. It's to below it. It's the most, and then my eye jumped to value. I don't know why he did that. Okay. I'm just gonna call them Charons. That sounds rolls off the tongue a little bit better than Stygian. Mythic Stygian and Ferryman. It makes it so I can't talk. Alright, so we're in a new area. More Scrapperthunks and Archie. Alright, Archie has a name, but it's weird because like there's like real people. It's gonna sound so weird. And then like, alright, now he's a real, okay. And the man waves you with his left hand, displaying that to his fingers, his pinky and his ring finger are not attached anymore. Sorry, Jack, ain't no room for you if you came to fish. What is this place? What are you fishing for? What happened to your fingers? What is this place? Yeah, I've been here before. Hey, this place is called the Junkyard. It ain't your typical station or nothing like that. Just like Southgate or rail crossing. Nothing like that. We ain't got no laws. We ain't got no militia. So tread carefully and try not to step on any toes, especially those of the Black Eels or the Scrappers. They're the two biggest gangs, and between them they control most of the junkyard. You mess with them, you end up in one of them scrap compactors. Yup. Thanks for the tip. Got any more advice? He shrugs. Let people fish in peace? Well, I'm not going to do that. Now, what are you fishing for? Why, eels, of course. They are delicious. And if I catch more than I need, I can always sell the rest to Kareem's Bar. They got eel sandwiches there. They make them pretty good. So leave me to my fishing. I'm not going to. You mentioned Kareem's Bar. What can you tell me about that? It's a bar. And owner's name's Kareem. Yep. Where can I find it? He points his hand towards the entrance to the junkyard. Once you get past the gate, go west. The bar is right behind Johan's scrap pile. Johan's scrap pile? Sorry. You ask a lot of questions. You will see for yourself, Jack. What is this place? We fish around to your fingers. Ran out of fishing bait. Stare at each other in silence. He is the first to break it. Nah, scavenging accident. I was one of them Biocorp facilities when a security bot shot me. Blew off these two fingers of mine, but nothing else. Can't say I envy you. Where did this happen? Was it somewhere close? Nah, that happened somewhere near Core City. Long time ago. Long story. Can I fish now? Yeah, I guess so. He nods. Yep. Bye. Thanks, Archie. That was enlightening. Another load zone up here. This place is pretty darn big. Another load zone over here. Alright, where does this load zone go? Oh wait, there's a door I can go on. The doors are Scrapper Thug. Shelves. Yeah, the doors are kind of throwing me off because they're the same color as the like that's the door too. Okay, I have to be more careful when looking for doors because I can't even see what's in here. Like if I close this door, can anybody? I'm gonna go into stealth anyway. Ooh, goody goody. I didn't steal no coins. I don't know what you're talking about. See ya. Alright. So we got a couple extra coins. Nothing super exciting. I guess let's see what's up here first. I figure if I just keep exploring, I'll stumble across the compound eventually. Now this looks potentially dangerous. enemies so far. Not hearing any howling or yowling or... We got some water. Guess we'll go grab this mine shroom over here. Another load. No, that's not going to load in. That's going to bother me. Oh, we found a shack of some description. Out here, kind of in the middle of nowhere. Oh, okay. Somebody is there. I don't know if that's somebody's... I'll have to get closer and check to see for sure if they're friendly or if they're hostile. While I'm still opening up the map. This massive map. Okay, there's a... Jesus Lord, there's another load screen down here. Another load screen over here. Alright, let's see if we can talk to / deal with this person up here. Are they going to be hostile? Okay, they are going to be... Nope. Nope. Could you not walk right towards them? Alright, so they are going to be hostile. So we don't necessarily need to fight them. Unless we're going to do it for XP. I am, like, highly suspicious that there's not been any enemies in this area. Because we could cross those rocks. I feel like this is going to be one of those things where, like, my exploring is going to lead to the death of me. Because I'm exploring too far past where I should be able to safely explore. But again, weirdly, there's no enemies yet. Alright, there was rubble over there I missed. I'm mainly coming over here because I want the map filled in. Sorry. Let me go up and check this rubble on the double. What? I have a boy. What is this? Ooh, it's an oddity. Obsidian shard is a shard of volcanic glass. That's it. I'll take that free 75 XP, thank you. Any reason to go up here? I mean, I guess if you're collecting the lake mushrooms, but... Oh, we've not gotten the poppy. This will be our first poppy. Still suspicious. Alright, well, we got the poppy. I'm gonna have to go over here because this isn't loaded in, sorry. This area is huge. Alright, so we came in over here and this actually... I shouldn't say anything because I haven't gotten over here yet. Doesn't have... Oh, wait, I can't get over there. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. No? You can walk across that? Yeah, but there's no way... Where are you going? What are you going to do? Just walk to the edge here? I was just going to say that there's no way for me to get over here, but it looks like there is more over there. he gonna do? I'm predicting he's just gonna stop right here. Oh my goodness. I love that I took that perk early on. Sorry. I always try to lean away, but that one legit snuck up on me. Still no enemies. Not complaining. Alright, so we have successfully explored this entire kind of weird, seemingly, except to get some mine shrooms and a lake poppy and a obsidian shard, otherwise seemingly pointless. Just double checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. No. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I start getting concerned when I'm exploring and it just keeps going and going and getting further and further away from like where I think I'm supposed to be. Alright, so the thugs are over here. We don't necessarily want to mess with them unless we have to. Let's see what... Oh, okay. We're going to change when he gets down here. We're going to go over here. Kind of hoping this is also a dead end. So far, I don't know. Oh, I thought I heard something. That sounded like creature. What have I found here? Another building. Another load zone. This building is not loading up. There's nobody in this building? Okay. What is that? Parts. Lockpicking 40. I do not have lockpicking 40. Right, I only have lockpicking 35. Oh no, I do have lockpicking 40. Excuse me. Let's do it. I'm guessing lockpicks don't break. Like, it's guaranteed as long as you have the skill. Alright, another component that I'm never going to use, but thank you nonetheless. Now, why was this area kind of... Oh, is this a... What is this? Can we load up, please? Oh, okay. Nope. Nope. Alright, that looks like an enemy. Which, if it's... I'm trying to move the camera. It's one enemy. Cliff. Not an enemy. Yeah, Cliff is not an enemy, despite the fact that he's surrounded by blood. Well, that's surprising. And he's right next to a trapdoor. Alright, I mean, he's not currently listed as an enemy. Cliff. This man is badly wounded. A number of large, bony spines have pierced his leather armor and lodged themselves into flesh beneath Bloody pieces of torn cloth lie around him, as well as a couple of extracted spines and some broken, others whole. I was wondering what type of rat would come first to take a bite of my remains. He raises his machine gun and points it at you. You came a bit too soon, though, buddy. Okay, so he is gonna shoot me. I mean, we'll try. Take it easy. I'm not here to hurt or loot anyone. What else were you doing in here in this hole then? There ain't much left to do for us but loot the dead. Dead folks, dead buildings, dead civilizations. But it's alright. It's aight. The dead don't care. I'll be joining them soon, and perhaps that's for the best. But not before I make sure you join them as well. Alright, well, I thought maybe. I guess I should have just... Alright. I mean... I feel kind of bad. Cliff's corpse. He had one whole coin. He has an antidote, which isn't worth very much. I'm gonna end up being over encumbered. That's what I'm like the most concerned about. Alright, so he came out of this trapdoor and clearly struggled with whatever was in that trapdoor. So logic would say Berlin, don't go in that trapdoor. So of course I'm gonna go into that trapdoor. We'll see if this is 8. We'll save first. We'll go back in the stealth. And we'll go in the trapdoor and we'll see what happens. Okay. What is those things? Well, I can't do anything with them. Ventilation shafts again. So it's good I know how ventilation shafts work now. Oh, what? Okay, hold on. I don't know what that is. What was that? A spawn. Okay. Okay. I don't know what a spawn is. But that's clearly what messed him up. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have... I just already saw something moving. Was that a monkey? Oh, it's just a rat. It's just a rat hound. Is it a monkey? What? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Is he not gonna come all the way down here? Okay. Alright, well... Oh, it's an alpha crap. And I didn't mean to bump into him either. That was entirely a mistake. Oh well. What is happening right now? Oh, I missed. That's rough. Oh, they're okay. Alright, well this is going to be a little bit harder than... Dude, 88%. Dude. I can't really move anymore. I am trapped. 88%. Alright, but they've actually trapped themselves too. Can we not? That's the third time I've missed an 88%. Yeah, I can't believe. Alright, we're gonna have to heal. It's a little early. I'll try to wait to the next round. That was nice. Critical hit. Make him come to me. And 15. Oh, idiot. Ah. Alright, I'm afraid if I go too far that I'm going to accidentally find more. Ow. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's annoying. Switch back to the spear. Thank you. Alright. Let's heal. Check the remains. Still bleeding. Check the remains. Go back in the stealth. The rat hounds, even to alphas, it was a little scary at first. Alright, so we're gonna have to play with the Omni tool at the various vents. Is there any reason to walk down here? Will this open up more of the map even though the rocks are there? No, okay. Look! I'm exploring the vents. Now I'm gonna guess if there was any more rat hounds around that the howling would have drawn them closer? Maybe? Alright, we'll check all the vents. I'm just trying to open up the map and make sure I'm not gonna get surprised. Okay, so this... Alright, I don't want to go here. That much I know. I definitely don't want to go there. How about this one? Where does this one come out? I mean, that's not great either, because it's right by there, and then there's the other eggs there. This one... I mean, same, that's even closer to the eggs. Since I'm not familiar with this enemy, this one looked like it was a good place to hop out at. Maybe. Now let's give this one a go. Ooh, a floppy disk. That's it, though, apparently. Oh, no, there's a door. Hacking 45. I do not have hacking 45. I only have hacking... What do I have? Hacking... Wish I could remember without looking. 25. So not even close. It's not even close at all. Alright, I'm not that far away from leveling, though, so... Alright, let's keep exploring. Explore down this way. I kind of want to engage one of the spawns. But I don't... It looks like it might be the type of thing where I'm not going to be able to engage just one. 'Cause I want to see if I would have a chance against just one. Again, it's coming out right by eggs. So I don't know if they come out of the eggs or if it's just the ones that are already out. Because I don't know how this enemy acts. Ack. Like, this is into somebody's bedroom, and there's the eggs. But we were right by the eggs. I don't know. We were right by the eggs when we first came in, so... Bro. Omni tool, vent. For such a simple way of doing things, I managed to make things way more complicated than they need to be. Yeah, like there's a spawn all the way over there. I'm here just for the shelves. What is that? Strange comm device. It looks like some sort of communication device, though you're unsure how it's used since there's only one. Okay, we've seen one of these before. But we keep getting XP for them up to a certain amount of time. And then this one was nothing. Where that spawn went. Yeah, there's okay. Oh no, there's a bigger thing in there. Nope. Back into the vent. I am such a chicken, I'm sorry. Back into the vent. Like I said, I would like to engage the spawn just to have an idea of how difficult they are to fight. Okay. There's shelves over there. Let's see what this one looks like. That might not be bad, but let's see what's up here first. So I could sell the other Omni tool then, so the Omni tools don't run out. That's Berlin. Let me know that. Thank you. All right, that's gonna drop me out right by 2 of them. So that's no. Alright, where is the entrance to that place, though? Like, if I come down here... I don't know. And then or if I come down here... Excuse me. Sorry about that. I had the kitten in here causing some mischief. The boy is supposed to be watching her and he wasn't. Come on. Alright, so we'll pop out here. Luckily, it seems like we're stealthy enough that, like, if I don't like what I see, we can just pop back in. Yeah, because they're right over there. So this is where the other one would come out. We were in here. I do kind of want to... Okay, I see what I want to do here. So we're going to go... We're just going to go back in here. And then... I want to come out over here. I think. Because there's doors there. I want to see where those doors go. Yeah. Okay. But he just came... Like, he knew that's what my plan was. And he came right over. Okay. I did kind of want to fight one. Okay, there's more than one. There was more than one. There was more than one. Okay, I'm not messing with the mine. Can I get into this ventilation shaft without... Oh, there's a big one over there. Oh, there was a big one over there. Hurry up. Oh, I don't know what that was. I don't like it. It was big. Probably above my pay grade. Yeah, there's a nope. I think maybe we should just, because this is blocked off anyway. So I'm thinking we'll explore the vents up here because I feel safe-ish in the vents. And I think we're just gonna leave. Yeah, because there was, other than the mine, which would have blown me up. So I'm glad I detected it. Yeah, that's gonna drop me off right next to the mine. I don't see how that's particularly helpful. Okay. Where's this one come out? Literally in a room with a big one. Ugh. I mean, maybe I can beat them. I don't know. All right. So the biggest problem right now is I have successfully trapped myself in this other part of the ventilation shaft. Now, come over here, please. So in order for me to go back, I'm gonna guess that they're probably, whatever I'm like supposed to be doing is here. Just go. Go. Woohoo! Alright, yeah, we're just gonna I don't remember what's what now. Yeah, we're just gonna yeah, because there's those things there. Yeah, they're all gonna come. They're all gonna come, and if I could take them on one-on-one, just to get a feel for how tough they are, I would do that. But I feel like they're all gonna swarm me, which is, I think, is what happened to that dude. So I'm gonna err on the side of discretion. And another trapdoor. Okay, where does this trapdoor go? I'm gonna regret. Where am I now? Is this a poop plant? Oh, okay. No, okay. Nope. Nope. Go. This is a guy named Slick. He's got doigs. Get out. Okay. So we know where Slick is. We found... I already forgot what his name was. But this is, at least for me for now, a dead end, because I don't have any reason to be here, and it looks like I'm just gonna die. So I'm trying to be smarter about everything. So we know there's enemies up there too. We've been over there. We came from over here. So this is the last place to check up here. This is why I've not... Okay, that's a rat hound. This is why I've not delivered the papers yet, because instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I am exploring caves that I'm not even... I mean, they exist for a reason. But I'm not even entirely sure why I'm here. I found here and I was like, let's go explore. Oh, wait. Now that was that? Was that? Oh, no. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, it's those guys. Okay, I'm fine with them. We're fine with them. But there's probably... Alright, they're trying to come to me. And then there's a rat hound over here. Just one? No, of course, there can never be just one. Oh, I ran. Come on, he's right. No. God damn it. He's right there. Okay, so I didn't realize that. So if I... Somebody probably already told me this. If I hold down the button... If I hold down the button, I can find the ones that are hidden behind the rocks. Now I just feel silly. Alright, so that was an easy fight. Barely took any damage. Slowly creeping up. Oh! Okay, well we know where we are. Yeah, there's definitely going to be more than just a crevice. Interesting. Yeah, there's definitely going to be more than just those two little ones. I can peek inside. I don't know if that's a good idea. I feel like if I peek inside the crevice, something's going to like poke me in the eye or something. I want to finish opening up this area before I'm peeking through any crevices. Alright, and again, because things don't ever end, there is a whole ass other area here. Alright. Alright, let's... Seems like such a bad idea. Let's peek through the crevice. It seems too narrow for someone to crawl through, yet inside you see bits of torn clothing and skin. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information. It's on the other side of this. So far we still only have the two young ones. It's gonna bother me that this isn't loading in. Highly suspicious that that's all that's here. But that appears to be all that's here. I've actually been pretty good at getting in. This is the second time now I've got in, I've killed something, and then I've escaped. Oh my god. Look at me. You know, it's almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost. Now I kind of want to go back to where that big one was. I don't remember where that big one was a while ago that we saw. That I was scared to fight. Oh no, I do remember. Actually, I think I do remember where that is. I probably would still die. All right. Let's see what's over here. Back in the stealth mode. I was able to sell some of the mine shrooms. Wait. What? What? I know where we are. We circled around. Okay, well that's awesome. Now, weird question. Did we finish? Did we finish everything in here? Because I can't even remember. We did, right? I had no idea that in a million years this was going to lead back over here. No, because we didn't get everything from the lockers over here. I wonder if anything's respawned in here. I still see corpses, so I'm thinking no. Yeah, this is where we found that dude. He was hiding over here. Lockpicking 25. So I bought all those lockpicks. Not gonna say there's gonna be anything really worth it in here, but and what's the deal with this one? Oh, it's just, I don't know why it doesn't say empty. Now it says empty. Weird. Okay, what was up over here? This I don't completely remember. My brain is saying like dead end, but we know my brain is unreliable, bro. So what was this? Oh, okay, yeah, because this is where we found turrets. And now I'm trying to remember. Did we have a ladder up and a ladder down. Did we clear this whole area or not? I'm sorry. Now at this point we're backtracking and I haven't even finished a quest or anything. So there's nothing here yet because we fought and killed everything in here. All the boxes already opened. We can check up. Yeah, because everything says it's empty. Alright, so this is cool. So I figured out a different. So, okay, so we took the. Now I'm trying to figure this out. So we took the boat to get there, but I mean, it didn't say we had to. Well, we definitely didn't have to because we got to the junkyard by going through that fence. Hacking 15. Alright, boom. Look, we're hacking! This is like the first time! Woohoo! Alright. It's just more stuff that I'm going to sell. Which is fine. Alright, let's get out of here. And at this point we can backtrack. It's funny, I was talking about where that other bigger bug was. And so we've inadvertently like gotten much closer to where that was. I was hoping to level this episode, but don't know that that's going to happen. We are close. I gotta check my spear. How's my spear doing? My spear's fine. I do like the spear. I'm glad that I bought the spear. Okay, that's not at all where I told him to go. Why did he... I told him to walk next to the cave hopper, and he... That was weird. Alright. Why are they acting like they're detecting me when they should not be able to detect me? I want the bridge to magically form across here, but I guess I don't have the my psychic abilities high enough for that. Alright, let's backtrack. I bumped them. God damn it. They turned off my stealth because I bumped them. I was gonna kill me a cave hopper, but I forgot. I had to go into hunting. They're awfully fast. Can we? Why am I not? There. I killed one. Now, I didn't look. Was the meat worth anything? Probably not. No. I can't eat it because I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to cook. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Did I get XP? I got 5 XP for killing that. Oh, I didn't put my stealth back on. Oopsie daisy. Alright. So now we want to try to... Oh boy. Get out of here as fast as we can. Now I forgot where we came from. We came from up, right? So... Hopefully he's coming. He's having a nice casual stroll. It's fine. I ain't in no hurry. Now, Loki, this is where editing would come in handy. I don't know how to edit things. I'm sorry. Alright, so we're back here. Don't need to be stealthy like anymore here, but as long as it doesn't make people angry. Alright, I'm just gonna turn it off because it's making me nervous with the animals and stuff. Alright, so like I said, I think I need to pay what's his face. I still can't remember his name. He only wanted like 5 of them, and I stole 5 out of that building. Alright, it says I could go in here. Again, the doors. You gotta be careful with these doors. Oh, never mind. It's lockpicking 85. That's... Yeah, alright. So it was this guy, right? Vince. Alright, I'll pay 5 Sharons. Alright, so he says I can pass now, so you're not gonna... I mean, I might have been able to just sneak past them. But whatever. Catherine. A young, slender, tall redhead. They love their adjectives. Stands before you. She addresses you with another thick accent. I see you ain't from around here, Slick. I'm Catherine, and I run this little shop. You here looking for some electronics, maybe? I am looking for electronics. Do you have an armadillo for me? No drill parts, sorry, ain't got nothing of the kind. Damn it! Any hints where I should look? Oh, I skipped over a piece of her dialogue. I mean, you can try the bigger junk merchants at the docks or the Depot B. If that fails, there might be one somewhere in Depot A, but it ain't worth risking your neck. What's so bad about Depot A? Rabid mutated dogs for starters. That much I know. Granted, I've never been too far in, but those who have returned in one piece claim they're also rogue turrets, minefields, even mutated folks in there. All sorts of freaking dangerous stuff. There's ghouls in there? Sorry. If you really want to check it out yourself, you're going to have to convince scrappers to let you in because the entrance to Depot A is, well, it's within their base. Before I leave, there was something else I wanted to ask you. Merchants only have charons. How do I get those? Look for the black eel. Yeah, we already know that. How come your store is here in the slums? This is the only building I get my hands on. Fair enough. What do you have to barter? Probably not buying anything from you. Laser pistols. We're seeing some fancier things here. And again, oh wait, she will buy some things from me. Alright, I'm not selling my batteries. Or my, okay, so just these, which are probably not going to get me. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I mean, I'll do that for the 98. Because then I might be able to turn that around and buy something I'm actually going to use. Shut up, dogs. Trying to do some bartering in here. What do you got? Mine. Energy pistol. Recycle item. Repair kit. Shock bolt. Taser. Yeah, I went for this one. I guess because it holds more charge. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I had the money, so I went for it. Speaking of which, I need to charge it. Oh no, and that was kind of a debacle when I tried to do that last time. Okay, yeah, this. Okay, see, now that didn't do it. Alright, so it was right click. I figured it out, thank God. Right click. Woohoo! Okay. Let's go out here. Where is this GMS compound? I'm warmed up. Oh, wait, you have a name. Coalmire. You've seen an elderly, dried-up man eating some raw mushrooms, taking them one by one from his palm until it's completely empty of everything but a thick layer of hardened skin. He stares at you, still chewing through the last mushroom, and after swallowing it, he speaks. Hey, stranger. I can see you're not from around here. He pauses, and his stare wanders around. Then he continues. Might you, by any chance, be interested in a little business proposition? Sorry, I don't deal with hobos. What did you have in mind, old timer? He beckons you closer. I didn't always live in a tent, you know. I used to live in a residential area to the east. Really, I did. I lived in a comfy house on the east side. Oh yeah, but one day I couldn't pay protection money to the eels anymore, so they kicked me out. Heartless bastards. However, I'm not going to waste your time with my sob story, no. The important bit is that I know a secret way back into my old home. I also know that its current occupant has quite a bit of coins lying around. So you'll tell me how to get in there in exchange for a cut of the profits? So what do you want in return for this information? The only thing I want is for you to get my lucky knife. It's got to be lying around somewhere in there. The knife won't be of much use to you, since it's not a particularly good knife for combat, but it's of sentimental value to me. Can you dig? What do you say? You got a deal? Deal. Now tell me how to get in there. Great. So about getting in, obviously you could try the front door, or if you think you can hack the lock, but it's also being watched by the eels. Smart thing to do would be to go to the docks, look for a small shack north of the berths. He nods. The rocks between the shack and the cave wall can be actually dislodged there without breaking a sweat. You look skinny enough to squeeze through, not saying you're a squeezer, mind you, just that you're thin enough, that's all. I'll give you access to the tunnel that will lead you straight into the mushroom garden of my old house. I discovered this passage one day when I found a stinking rat hound messing up my shrooms. Never got around to sealing it off. Speaking of that, there still might be some rat hounds in there, so tread carefully. Alright, I'm off. Was that where he just was? I didn't really feel like it matched the description of what he was talking about, but okay. Can I check this barrel? I can. Woohoo! Oh, I think I might have found the GMS compound because that guy looks official-like. Alright, he has a name. Tressa. Okay. I was just trying to be friendly, Tressa. Scrapper thug. Looking for doors. Hopper Gym. That's a door, but it's red. This is a door, but it's red. Load zone to another area. Geezer Ford. Alright, we got more people with names down here. Hopper Jim, how you doing? You'll get used to the smell eventually. Alright. Some flavor. How about you, Geezer Ford? Geezer Ford. You come up to an old fisherman wearing an old jacket and rubber boots. This simply clothed man watches his rod with great focus and pays no attention to you. Hi there, greetings old man. Fishing are we? Can I ask you a few questions? Hi there. The man silences you with a swift gesture of his hand, for his prey is about to bite. The float disappears under the surface and the rod bends downward. The fisherman grasps it tightly, yanking the rod as if he was expecting to pull a sunken ferry out of the depths. Soon enough, a small, light bluish eel flies through the air and ends its journey in the man's raw, boned hand. Geezer, you just look like the other guy I just talked to. Disappointed, he unhooks the fish with a single motion and gently releases it back into the water, in which it happily disappears. One of the two men standing nearby begins laughing, but immediately stops before his and the old fisherman stares meet, instead shifting his view to his own rather steady float. The old geezer then resets the rod, and his few steps back and forth reveal a limp in his left leg. Then he turns to you. Who the hell are you? Nice catch. Why would you let it back into the water? He turns to the left side. He turns the left side of his head towards you and leans closer, mouth wide open. Didn't catch that. Could you speak up? Speak to yourself. Yeah, you didn't catch anything good today. No, we're not saying that. I said, hi there. Could I ask you a couple of questions? What the hell, son? You didn't have to wreck my ears. What questions? About fishing. Takes a look at his motionless float. The water ain't good right now. I suppose I could spare a few moments. Very good. I'm Berlin, by the way. Geezer Ford. That's what folks around here call me. But for you, it's Mr. Ford. Got it, Mr. Ford. Yeah, go ahead. Now ask your questions. Where'd you get that limp? That ain't fishing related question. It is if you got it while you were fishing. He pauses. Gotcha. But it ain't due to no fishing. My one leg is shorter. I was born that way. There you go, son. You got that one. So how's the water here in general, I mean? Well, it might seem stupid to someone looking from afar, like What in the hell a goddamn railroad are all those slackers doing by that muddy puddle? But listen, there's an underwater tunnel connecting to a whole system of caves which are full of meals. He looks toward the tent and points to the man standing by the barrel. See that ugly yo-yo there? His name's Hopper Jim. Quaker at heart, centipede spiders and all kinds of bugs scare the living ooze out of him, but man, he can fish like a spawn of a siphoner. He caught a 50-kilo eel right here. Go on. Now, it wasn't a regular old blue eel. It was a red behemoth with a yellow stripe on its side. I'd never seen anything like it before. Now that's a catch. And I've been the best fisherman in the whole UnderRail. South UnderRail, definitely. Ain't gonna let no one like Jim Hopper outdo me. What happened to the red eel? Sorry again. The more I talk, the more I cough. It's kind of the rules of the road. He leans forward, mouth open. What you say? I said, what happened to the red eel Hopper Jim caught? He sold it to one of them northerner wimps. United Stations feller. He weighed less than that eel. He laughs. Don't know how much you got for it. The bastard wouldn't tell. You think you're the best fisherman in UnderRail? Did Jim Hopper beat some sort of record of yours by catching that red eel? It ain't about the weight, if that's what you're thinking. It's about the principle. I've caught bigger fish, 60, 70 kilos, no problem. Hell, I was doing ferry tours before Jim was even filling his diapers. I caught the largest slackjaw core city's ever seen. I caught more walking fishes than he caught fleas biting into his skin. But he caught a 50-kilo red eel in this pool right here. That means I gotta catch something better and bigger and rub it in his nose. If not a red eel, then something else. That's what it's all about, son. That's what it's all about. Alright. Yeah, he squints at you with one of his eyes while the other one sharpens up. Something bothering you, son? Pretty sure there are better fishermen than you out there, old man. Well, Jim Hopper seems to be better fisherman than you. I'm not going to antagonize him. Nothing. Let me ask you something else. Don't you be changing the subject on me, you little hopper son of a rail. What do you know, huh? Because you sure sound like you think you're some kind of big shot. Yeah, talking to me, Geezer Ford, like that. You don't think you're better than me, eh? No, good enough to see you're full of it. That I am. No, I don't think I'm better. Then shut your yap. Hell, 'tis talking like to a retarded slackjaw. Alright. I don't know if there was a point to all that, but it was entertaining. To me, at least. Hopefully it was to everyone else. Alright. I kind of want to fish, but I guess I can't fish. Alright, let's stop beating around the bush. Fixer? Oh, he's a doctor? You're a doctor? Fixer. This doctor's suit is covered with dried blood and other foul stains. Its smell matching its appearance. As you come near, he slowly turns to you, inspecting your body for wounds with wild eyes, which seem as if they're about to pop out of their sockets. Contrary to his stare, his voice is slow and steady. Feeling pain? I can fix you. Just wanted to purchase some medical supplies. What's behind the fence? Can I ask you a few questions about the junkyard? I feel better already. Slowly back right. What's behind the fence? United Stations Embassy. Hence all the folks in front of it. What's the deal with the people outside the embassy? The United Stations are helping the junkyarders in need. They're giving out food, clothes, food. That certainly brought their affection. Quite cheap, though. But them folks got next to nothing, so it makes sense. You don't like the United Stations? I said nations, didn't I? Never said that. I also benefit from their generosity, but what I said is true. Them guys ain't stupid. They ain't... Ha! They ain't... Ha? Okay. Can I ask you about the junkyard, I guess? Ha! No. Why not? I know where it's headed. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Can I sell him anything? I can. Oh, I didn't realize this was flashing. I love that I'm getting more quests. Alright, oops. Damn it. I'm getting... Stop it. Alright, he wants 3 organs. Which ones? They're not really worth much of anything at all. So, I'll give him those. Wait, what? I'll give him those. And this, I guess. I don't know. Does that give me anything? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Nearly 8 coins. Oh, wait, what's this? The antidotes? Hold on. This is a powerful cocktail of great variety of antibodies that counteract a large spectrum of toxins. It removes poison. Let me split it. I don't want to get rid of all of it. Let me sell 1 and see what it's worth. So I was getting 8 coins. Oh boy, now I'm getting 13. Gee willikers. Oh, I could have sold him this too. Damn it. What is this going to give me? 1? 1 coin. Nothing. It's actually not worth anything. Alright. Jesus. What do you got here? You got adrenaline shot, advanced health hypo. So this is the only thing that concerns me is like, so like I need to know like how to do stuff. So it's not just buying the blueprint. So like if I buy this and I don't have enough, I don't know, whatever the skill is, and I still won't be able to do it. Because that's kind of like what happened when I bought the scrapping, the recycle one, was I didn't have enough, I forgot what the skill was, that I needed for that to work. So like I'd like the idea of buying the advanced health hypo and other things that I would use regularly so I could just like the psi inhalant. Like, just out of curiosity. 22. See, like I want to get it, but I don't know that I would actually be able to use it. I guess I could also put the spear away. Alright, so I'm guessing we want to talk to... Hold on, I need to open this up. And this. Alright. The dude with the name. Garen over here. What's up, Garen? Halt, citizen! This is a restricted area! I already know what this place is. I asked Fixer over there. What is this place? This is UnderRail Protectorate Outpost. It houses the United Stations Embassy. What is a protectorate? What are the United Stations? Can I see the ambassador? I'm just going to ask if I can see the ambassador. Do you have business with the ambassador? Is he expecting you? No. No, but I really need him. Yes, he's expecting me. And you are? Berlin of Southgate Station. He nods. We were expecting you. You may enter the embassy and locks the gate behind you. Thank you. Sweet. Alright, so where am I going here or am I... Oh, well, not there. That's red, so I must be going here. Everybody's all friendly like here, right? Protectorate soldier, halt! Before you can meet the ambassador, you must unready your weapon, grenades, and other dangerous devices and put them in your backpack. If you reach for any of these during your stay on embassy grounds, you will be neutralized. Oh, damn. Okay. Sorry. Okay. When you enter the courtyard behind me, take the first double door to the right. Ambassador is expecting you. Double door to the right. Do not interfere with any operations inside the base. Okay, I'm not... I didn't... I don't know what just happened. I didn't click. My hand is literally not even on the mouse. My hand is literally not even on the mouse. My hand is literally I only had my left hand hitting. Okay. We didn't lose anything. I don't understand what happened. Okay. So he said, I'm going to do it ahead of time. He said my weapons and my grenades had to be in my backpack. Right? So we're good. We should be good now. I think. Okay, continue. I'm going to hit end dialogue, and I'm going to take my hand off the mouse again. Now the mouse does kind of like to move on its own a little bit, but that doesn't mean that my dude should move. You see that a little bit? He didn't move as much, but he did still take a step forward, which is confusing to me. Alright, let's go ahead and move forward, and hopefully they don't shoot me and murder me this time. Okay. So it's like the only the only room we're allowed to go into. Although we could go this way. I don't know that it's the best idea to try to explore in here. But I mean, we already got shot once, so what's the worst that could happen? They shoot me and kill me again? Alright, well, pretty much to a dead end. Anyway, I can go in here and visit this guy. That's super random. What's up, dude? Keep your weapons out of reach while staying in the embassy. Okay, I will do. Alright, let's go deliver the papers. So I will feel like we actually accomplished something this episode other than exploring. But I do love exploring. Deputy. I'm gonna guess we're supposed to talk to the deputy. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. The young deputy politely addresses you. Go right in. The ambassador is waiting to meet you. Can you tell me about the ambassador? Thank you. What can you tell me about the ambassador? Only the very best. Ambassador Athanas is one hard-working, intelligent man who is sincerely devoted to promoting and realizing the idea of unification here in South UnderRail. It is a slow and time-consuming process, but the United Stations are growing more and more support, thankfully. Now, the door to the ambassador's office may be always open. That doesn't mean he's not a busy man, especially now. Please keep in mind while going to his office. Thank you. Thank you, I will. Okay. Let's go meet the ambassador, I guess. Got anything I could steal in here? Oh, we can go into the ventilation shafts, but they're actually marked red here. That's interesting. That is interesting. But they're only over here. Okay. Well, let's talk to him. Ambassador Athanas. You enter the office to see a short, thin man already standing behind his desk to greet you. Neatly dressed, neatly shaved, smooth face, and scar-free, and in possession of straight, white teeth. This man is a northerner. He greets you with a polite voice. "Welcome to the United States Embassy, Mr. Berlin. We've been expecting you." Vera sent you these trading documents. Give him the documents. Can you tell me a bit about the stations? Of course, we are an ever-growing confederacy of stations. Our goal is to unite the remnants of humanity in order to ensure our survival and prosperity. United Stations is ruled by the Council of Five and guarded by the Protectorate. We bring peace, order, and law to the stations that we integrate into this union, but also allow for a degree of independence. The stations are still free to choose their own local governing body. Our member stations are the safest and most prosperous in the UnderRail. We haven't integrated any stations here in South UnderRail, but we're hoping that will change soon. Okay, here's your documents, dude. Very good, very good. Usually I would allow this sort of information to be wired, but we have reason to believe that the network going through Junkyard might have been compromised. You never know who might be listening and what they can do, even with harmless trading agreement info. Just so you know, as a representative of Stoutgate Station, you are free to move around most of the MSC premises. You can also use our elevator to South Railroad Outpost. Interesting. It's out of order at the moment because of the earthquake, but we're working on fixing it. Who do you suspect has hacked the Junkyard network? We're not sure yet. There's an ongoing investigation until further notice. I asked that any sensitive information coming from the SGS and other trading partners in the South be delivered physically. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of this soon so that the communication can continue as before. I've heard the name Free Drones. Do you think these people could be behind the hacking of the Junkyard network? I don't know. Perhaps not. I'd rather not comment on it. We'll wait for official investigation to complete, then we'll know for sure. Well, can you tell me about the Free Drones? South Railroad Outpost? Question mark? That's the metro base right above us. We use an elevator here in the embassy to quickly access it. In fact, that's how we got to Junkyard in the first place, via railroad. Only later did we establish a waterways route after acquiring Port Zenith and Core City, as well as reaching mutually acceptable agreement with the Black Eels. What can you tell me about the Free Drones? They're nothing but a group of violent anarchists. Sure, they cause some trouble to the Protectorate, but so do the Ironheads, lunatics, or other unwanted groups. They claim we're the bad guys, and they openly rebel against all of us, both the Protectorate and the United Stations. Us, who help stations survive these harsh conditions and protect their citizens against raiders and bandits. Alright, so that means that that they're the good guys then. Sad, misguided people, but they are becoming a threat, and I am afraid diplomacy can't help much there. Protectorate will have to apply harsher measures. I already asked that, but okay. So the Free Drones, huh? I have to go. Take care, Mr. Berlin. Feel free to come back anytime there is something you wish to discuss. Whoop whoop! Alright, so that's what I really wanted, was to be able to level. So I'm still looking for the drill, still looking for this. And it's at this point that somebody is supposed to approach me and tell me to meet somebody in the bar. Yada yada yada, and I want to be careful with that because apparently I can mess that up. And I don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and go in and deal with the leveling. So we're just going to keep going with the main things. Stealth is working. Melee is working. Lockpicking is helping. Can I get hacking up? Do I want to go do all? Yeah. Do I want to do all that? The mechanics, I think, is the one that I need to do the repairing on things. Oh, and I have to do this. What a silly goose. I don't necessarily want to put a ton into this, but I would like to put some into it, so that way I can take things apart. Yeah. Is this saying that my stealth is up to 74 because I guess of the equipment that I have on? So I should be like very hard to detect now. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna... Just because I like making things even. That way I'll have stats. I'm definitely going for subterfuge. The stealth, hacking, and lockpicking, all 45. Melee, 45. Thought control, 45. I guess, and I don't think I have a feat this. Nope. So, alright. Cool. So I like how they were like, you can use our elevator, and then they were like, but our elevator doesn't work. So you actually can't use our elevator? Psych. So we'll wrap this up here. I'm actually gonna go past him. I'd like to see who's... I can't. They popped up. Oh, is it because of the glass, right? Oh, it's just a soldier. Because glass, I like how glass works in this game. Like they can see me through it, and I can actually see them through it. I think it sounds so silly, but I think that's awesome. All right, we'll wrap this up here. Good episode, I think. We accomplished something. We completed a quest. We leveled. Did some exploring. We did some fighting. We didn't die. With all that being said, this has been the underrated UnderRail. I am Loki the Mad Titan. I bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night. Sayonara to Yasumi passengers. Thank you so very much for watching. Subscribe. Join the Discord. Support me on Patreon. Have a good night. See ya.